You can trace back the origins of the Tiger from as far as 1937. In the 1930s, the Great Depression took place and Triumph was losing money. It was 1937 when chief motorcycle designer Mr. Edward Turner took over Triumph's motorcycle division. That was also the year the first Tigers were born. They were a new range of lightweight singles named the Triumph Tiger 70, 80, and 90, with the model numbers representing their top speed, in mph of course. They were great little bikes which turned heads wherever it went. These Tigers sold so well that it has already put Triumph back on its feet in only 2 years. In fact, Triumph went on to become one of Britain's most successful motorcycle firms. When World War II broke out in 1939, the Tiger even became the basis for the British military's Triumph 3HW model. Triumph had to stop production though, as their factory was destroyed by German bombers that night of November 14, 1940. When Triumph started production again, only the Tiger 100 survived the production line. In 1994, the Tiger name was revived by the new Hinckley Triumph Company. The brand has gone a long way and has continued to evolve up until today.
And no one let me know. Still I'm patiently waiting with you by my side, trusting one day that I can provide.
This is Chappie once again from Chappie Two Wheels, and we are now in Baguio City enjoying this beautiful climate. Weather just perfect to check out this wonderful all new Tiger 1200 GT Pro. All new, all new. The Tiger 1200 GT Pro is one of the 5 models in Triumph's all-new Tiger family. We have 3 models in the GT lineup. You have your Tiger 1200 GT, the entry-level one. We have the GT Pro, the one we have now, and the Tiger 1200 GT Explorer, the one filled with tech such as a tire pressure monitoring system, blind spot radar over the rear, and heated pillion and rider seats, which comes in at standard. Now, you can have all those goodies added to this thing upon purchase as well. But if you want the 30-liter tank, just go for the Explorer version.
The Tiger GTs are your more road-focused flavors. 2 rally variants, your more off-road capable machines, are coming in the Philippines as well very soon. The Rally Pro and the Rally Explorer. I can't wait to test these out as well.
Now let's talk about the beating heart of this machine. The engine.
This is a 12-valve liquid-cooled, direct overhead cam, inline 3-cylinder 1160cc T-plane engine. It makes about 150 PS peak and 130 Newton meters of torque at 7,000 RPM. They've implemented a T-plane crank in this thing similar to what they did to the Tiger 900s. This T-plane crank gives you that uneven firing order, which gives you that sweet, raspy, grunty tone. Actually gives more character to the bike. Sounds pretty good.
Let me show you real quick how she sounds.
Like its closest competition, this is also shaft driven, maintenance free. The front wheels are slightly taller than the rear at 19 by 3 inches. The rear wheel is at 18 by 4.25. Tires are from Metzeler. These Torrance tires are some of the most durable enduro tires you can buy today. They're quite grippy in both wet and dry conditions. Suspension is from Showa. These are your top-notch Showa, guys. It actually adjusts to your weight and your pillion's weight, giving you that quality ride every time. Your brakes are from Brembo, no less, paired with the Magura Radial Master Cylinder.
So let's talk about seat height. What we have here, is the 870mm version. It's adjustable to about 850mm. I'm 5'9", and as reference, this is the situation. I'm semi-flat footing it. Okay. My knees go up to here. So let me show you a bit of the bike. Start keyless. Press that. Push this all the way down. You hear that sound. Clutch in. Press. Alright, there you go. So there's your displays, nice and bright. The animation, I find the animations a little bit slow, but then again it makes the bike a bit more premium, if that makes sense. Maybe they could have made it a bit faster. But it's really nice. It looks premium though. The bar, it's nice and wide. It gives you that commanding stance that you need, or that you'd want in an adventure bike such as this. Turn it off first. So that's how you turn it off. That easy. Opening the gas lid is also keyless, but you'd have to press this. Sorry. Click this, I mean. Kick it down. Okay, so I guess there's a time you have to click it again, and then click this. Alright, so once it's clicked, there, very easy. Oop. The seat guys is very comfortable. I've been on it for hours, and no need to stop unless you get thirsty or something, but you can go on this seat for hours. They're really very soft, cushiony, comfortable. This is the 870mm seat. The seat for the pillion is very soft as well. Now, if I were to nitpick a bit about this bike, it would be the layout of the buttons. I just find it hard that the home button is far away from the navigation button. I would rather have it here, somewhere here. Joystick, home button. And one more thing is the location of the fog lamps. Okay, you have your high beam here and your lights here. Now for me, I would rather have the fog lamps over here, somewhere closer, somewhere here in this area, but they place it all the way here. You have to go like that to hit the fog lamps. That's basically it. This is your heated grips if you want them on. They're very good. Very hard to fault this bike, really. Such a wonderful machine. Time to take it for a spin. Here we go. Alright. So I've been on this thing for quite some time now, and I've mentioned it over and over again. It doesn't feel like a large capacity adventure bike at all. It's so light, so nimble, man. man, it really feels so good to handle. Woo! It is very maneuverable. It's really very agile. Okay, about the tank, forgot to mention. The position of the tank is really good. Or I mean how they shaped it. It's nice and narrow, and this side over here, my legs could easily grip the bike, making it easier to handle. Also, I've mentioned this, I love the fly screen. On the go, just down or up, and it's really very effective. I never felt tired at all riding this thing. It's such a wonderful, wonderful bike. Hold on, I forgot to lace my helmet again. Okay, all right. So there. Oh, one more thing there. Has hill assist. Cool, huh? Just press this, and then you just have to press this once. Your brakes. It acts like a handbrake. As long as you don't put down your foot peg, it will stay that way. Okay. Hill assist. You don't have to press it again, just move your bike. It will sense that you want to move, it will move. Cool. Woo! It feels so light. And I really like the power delivery, guys. It doesn't matter what gear you are on, all the gears have power. It's evenly distributed. You have your low end torque, you will have your top end speed. Well, that's the beauty of a 3-cylinder. You have all of those advantages. On paper, this is more powerful than the GS 1250. Yes, it's a 1200, but it's more powerful and you can feel it. But the GS will have more torque. It will have that pull you out of your seat feel, should you want it. Okay, let's change modes right now. It's kind of raining. Let's go to rain mode. Okay, so there, the engine is now toned down. But yeah, the sun is up again, so but this is how it feels on rain mode. The engine is toned down a bit. You can really feel it sort of slow down. Yeah, definitely. But let's try sport mode. Okay, you have to close the throttle in order for it to confirm. There you go. I'm gonna try to confirm it. There. So now, whoa, here you go. We are now in sport mode. Whoa, wait a minute. Ah! Woo! Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Woo! My gosh, the power. Definitely more power there. But it is still, the delivery of power is still very smooth. Oh man, good job, Triumph. This thing will have more power, but you feel that everything is just in control. Everything is just easy to manage. But don't get me wrong, this is still a very, very powerful machine at this mode. It's still very, the power delivery is still very smooth. Woo! Alright, look at that. Oh yeah. Wow. Alright. You could really feel the pull of the bike, but that pull is delivered very smoothly, not slowly. It's just so smooth that it's very responsive to your, it responds to your throttle very, very well. Woo! I kind of felt the front go up a bit. Thank you, traction control. I don't feel any heat on my legs because of this one. Here you can see the air just blowing up. It's over here, not even down. It's because of this vents. So it keeps it away from your legs, and it does a pretty awesome job. Here, oh, this is the heat. Doesn't work anymore, so I had to cut it. Okay, let's do a acceleration test. Just until there. Let's go. We are now in Triple X, and I'm cruising 93 kph at third gear, just to show you this quick shifter, man. It's butter. Now I've tried, there you go, it's so smooth, it's just so smooth. The quick shifter, the Trident, is already good, but this is on a whole new level.
Triumph is so confident in this machine that they claim this to be better than its closest shaft-driven competitor in every way. The Tiger 1200 is now 25 kilograms lighter than its previous model, and each model is said to be 17 kilograms lighter than its GS equivalent. Now, all of this looks good on paper, but let's find out.
Alright, there she is, guys. Let's try the GS 1250 of my good friend Mr. Dennis. Sir, thank you for lending me your bike. Alright, see, oops, yeah. Alright, paano ba i-start? Okay. Okay, so yun. Oh, nice. Okay. Clutch. Okay. Let's try the GS 1250. Let's go. Okay. Alright, so right off the bat, definitely the GS will feel a bit heavier. The smoothness in shifting gears with this thing is similar to the Tigers. The power delivery is also very smooth. Yup, definitely there is more torque with the GS 1250. After all, this is a two-cylinder engine. Right now I am in dynamic mode. Yep. There is more torque, but definitely when you get to the mid-range and to higher gears, you will definitely feel the extra power that the Tiger 1200 has. Ooh, okay. Whoa. So I felt a little bit of skid. So my rear tire just skid on me. Woo. Oh my gosh, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a good bike, but you cannot ride it as you ride the Tiger 1200. That's for sure. The Tiger 1200 definitely feels lighter on the road, but if you want that extra smoothness, I feel like the GS is a little bit smoother. But in terms of character, I'd go for the Tiger 1200. Whoa, there you go again. Oh my gosh.
I've actually returned the bike already to Triumph, but please, let me give you some more of my thoughts about it. So Triumph claims this to be the most agile, capable, and maneuverable large capacity motorcycle in the world today. I've had some quality time with it, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. It was built from the ground up. Nothing in this motorcycle is from the previous generation. Maybe a few nuts and bolts, if any. The engine is new. They have a new swing arm, the tri-link swing arm that really shed off most of its weight. They've shaved unnecessary fairings, leaving the bike, I guess, more aerodynamic. They made it lighter and more powerful. Triumph also made it clear that they are going after the BMW GS 1250 with this one, being ever so confident that this is in fact a better bike in every way. So I've had the pleasure of riding a GS 1250. Again, thank you Mr. Dennis Marcelo for lending me your bike. This review wouldn't have been possible without it. It was such a wonderful machine as well. Really loved it. So the GS to me somehow felt more refined in a way. It had a calmer tone to its engine, a smoother tone than the Tiger 1200s. It definitely has character. It's just very different. From the moment I rode the bike, right off the bat, it felt heavier, definitely. You could really feel the weight difference there. In terms of build quality, no questions asked. Both these bikes are very premium. I do, however, like the implementation of the dash better on the GS. To me, it's snappier in a way. It's something that I would prefer over the other. But then again, both bikes, they look very good. The display is very bright and clear. No problems on that department. Both bikes have very good suspension. The bikes will actually adjust to your weight or to your pillion's weight, giving you that quality ride every time. To me, the Tiger 1200 handles better. It felt more agile. It felt lighter on the road. It didn't feel like a large capacity adventure motorcycle at all. I just felt more confident riding it over the GS 1250. It could also be my riding style, but maybe I could leave you with, you cannot ride the GS 1250 as how you would ride the Tiger 1200. I just feel that you can go hooligan mode on the Tiger 1200 better than you would in a GS 1250, if that makes sense. The GS 1250 will definitely have more torque, although it will not be of a huge margin. Fuel consumption, I didn't get to test the GS 1250 on that department, but for the Tiger 1200, again, this is I've ridden it quite aggressively. I was registering about around 14 kilometers per liter on that bike. But riding it steady, it extends to up to 20 kilometers per liter. Both bikes are very powerful, but you can feel that the Tiger 1200 will have the edge once you hit the mid-range to the top end. It will definitely pull away from the GS 1250. So there you go. Now, if you were to ask me, which bike would I choose between the two? Personally, I will go with the Tiger 1200. I just feel that the value for money on this machine is far greater than the GS 1250. Tiger 1200 will have a lower cost of ownership with service intervals of up to 10,000 miles or 16,000 kilometers. How about you? Let me know your thoughts. If you were to buy an adventure bike today, and you were to choose between the two, what would you choose? Please comment down below. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell as well, please. It would really help the channel. I'm excited to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sir Chris and the rest of the Triumph team in the Philippines. Thank you guys for your awesome service to us. And thank you for making our rides extra special every time.
I'd like to thank my motorride group, my motorride family, for supporting me in this. Special mention to Mr. Dennis Marcelo for lending me your all-powerful GS 1250. Thank you, Mr. 200. Thank you, Mr. Hans, Brian, and Roy Nepomuceno for assisting me as well.